Clap. Thank you. We now return to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Chapter 1, Part C.
Part C,
Yo, Hagrid!
said Dumbledore, sounding relieved.
At last! And where did you get that cool bike? Oh, am I doing...
You're Hagrid as well.
Oh, I borrowed it, Professor Dumbledore. Sit.
What?
That's what he says. I borrowed it, Professor Dumbledore. Sit. Oh, don't mind if I do. I want to get the fuck out of here, Harry.
I think that's supposed to be
go.
Sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes way more
Yeah,
sense than what I was doing.
I think
Get
that's,
back in there.
I think that's a typo.
Oh, well, this book's got typos.
Yep.
Anyway, borrowed it, Professor Dumbledore. Was that his voice?
was a little
Borrowed it,
gravelly, but
Professor
it's fine.
Dumbledore. Sir.
said the giant, climbing carefully off the motorcycle as he spoke.
Ooh, get the hell out of here.
Young Sirius Black.
Oh, young Sirius Black lent it to me. I've got him, sir.
I've got him, sir. It means-
I gotta hurry.
It's also your line.
Oh, God, why did you make me do both characters? This is so much harder.
It's better.
No problems were there. No, sir. House was almost
That's the same voice.
Oh. No, sir. House was almost destroyed, but I got him out all right before the muggles started swarming him. He fell asleep as we were flying over Bristol.
Bristol. There you go. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall bent forward over the bundle of blankets. Inside, just visible, was a baby, fast asleep, under a tuft of jet black hair. Over his forehead, they could see a curiously shaped cut, like a bolt of lightning.
Yeah, you got a cut on your wiener.
Forehead.
Oh, on your forehead, too.
Is that where? Whispered Professor McGonagall.
Yes,
said Dumbledore.
He'll have a scar forever, unless he gets surgery, which he probably should.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they actually do cover it up at some point in the book. We'll get to that. Couldn't you do something about it, Dumbledore?
Even if I could, I wouldn't. Scars can come in handy. I have one myself above my left knee that has a perfect map of the London Underground.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
That's a very specific... How's that a scar? That's a tattoo.
Even then, that wouldn't be that'd be a very hard to do tattoo.
Well, give him here, Hagrid. Oh, shit, you're still holding them. I thought we were holding them. Yeah. Give him here, Hagrid. All right, Professor. Go long. Yeah, okay.
Don't throw the child.
I'm throwing the child.
Don't throw the child.
Go long, Professor.
I can't stop this.
I got him. I don't got him. He's lost in a crowd of kids now. Here, McGonagall, catch. Sick throw, Hagrid.
Dumbledore took Harry in his arms and turned towards the Dursleys' house.
Go pass me that kid. All right.
What's the line? Say a line.
Oh, could I?
Nope.
Wait.
Hagrid.
Oh. Could I say goodbye to him, Sid?
Sir? Asked Hagrid. He bent his great shaggy head over Harry.
Get away, woman.
And gave him what must have been a very scratchy, whiskery kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Then suddenly, Hagrid let out a howl like a wounded dog. Shh! Hissed Professor McGonagall. You'll wake the muggles.
Hey, don't use that word. That's our word.
It's not your line, but okay.
Oh, sorry!
Sobbed Hagrid, taking out a large spotted handkerchief and burying his face in it.
But I can't stand it. Lily and James dead, and poor Harry is off to live with the white folk.
The muggles.
Yeah, but I don't want to say that. It's
Say muggles.
The muggles.
Yes, it's all very sad, but get a grip on yourself, Hagrid, or we'll be found. Professor McGonagall whispered, patting Hagrid gingerly on the arm as Dumbledore stepped over the low garden wall and walked.
God, I have to jump to pat his arm.
And walked to the front door. He laid Harry gently on the doorstep, took a letter out of his cloak, tucked it inside Harry's blankets, and then came back to the other two. For a full minute, the three of them stood there and looked at the little bundle. Hagrid's shoulders shook, Professor McGonagall blinked furiously, and the twinkling light that usually shone from Dumbledore's eyes seemed to have gone out.
Well, let's go to IHOP.
Nope, that's no advertising. No.
Well,
This isn't Man of Steel. This is Harry Potter.
well,
It's Warner Brothers, but still. Please don't
Well-
Actually, please don't sue us, Warner Brothers. We don't mean to.
well.
Said Dumbledore finally.
Let's go to IHOP.
No.
That's that. Let's go to IHOP.
No.
We've no business staying around here, so
Nope.
let's go to IHOP.
No.
Well, we may as well go and join the celebrations at IHOP.
Well, I mean, there's no IHOPs in Britain, so you're kind of fucked anyway.
Shit. Where's that flying motorcycle? We're going back. We're gonna go to New York City and get some IHOP.
That's anyway. Hagrid has a line. Say Hagrid's line.
Yeah.
Said Hagrid in a very muffled voice.
I'll be taking Sirius's bike back. Good night, Professor McGonagall. Professor Dumbledore, sit.
Sir.
Sir?
Wiping his dreaming eyes on his jacket sleeve, Hagrid swung him.
Dreamy eyes?
Streaming.
Okay.
This means he's crying, he's sad, he's emotions, which you have none of. Wiping his streaming eyes on his jacket sleeve, Hagrid swung himself onto the motorcycle and kicked the engine into life. With a roar, it rose into the air and off into the night. You don't even know what a motorcycle sounds like, do you? It's taken a while to get that motorcycle off to where he needs to go. I mean, he's a large man, so it's... There we go. Okay. Dumbledore's line. I shall see
You shall not
I
shall see you soon, I expect, Professor McGannigan.
said Dumbledore, nodding to her. Professor McGonagall blew her nose in reply.
What type of fucking reply? I ought to slap you. You can't blow your nose in reply.
Dumbledore turned and walked back down the street. On the corner he stopped and took out the silver putter-outer. He clicked it once,
Where's that still? I'm gonna go find it.
and 12 balls of light sped back
there it is.
to their street lamps. So that Privet Drive glowed suddenly orange, and he could make out a tabby cat slinking around the corner at the other end of the street. He could just see the bundle of blankets on the steps of
Where
number
did
4.
that cat go?
It's your line, Dumbledore.
I'm trying to find the cat.
The cat's gone.
No.
Yes.
No.
The cat's gone.
I can find it.
Top left corner behind
This
the cat.
one?
Well, what's the first cat? That's
Here,
the
you
first
move the
cat that
cat.
you lost.
You move the. If you see it, move the cat, because I don't see it in the sea of props.
That's the first cat that you lost.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Where's the other cat?
I don't
Wait, no,
know.
this is the right cat then.
Yes.
McGonagall's the other cat.
No, the cat is McGonagall.
Oh, McGonagall turned herself back into a cat.
Yes.
Well, that wasn't clear in the book.
Yes, it was.
Anyway.
It's your line.
Oh, shit, where's McGonagall? I need to turn her back into a cat.
She's already a cat.
I don't know where she... Fine.
Say your
That
line.
happened off screen.
Say your line.
Oh. Good luck, Harry.
He murmured. He turned on his heel, and with a swish of his cloak, he was gone. A breeze ruffled the neat hedges of Privet Drive, which lay silent and tidy under the inky sky. The very last place you would expect astonishing things to happen. Harry Potter rolled over inside his blankets without waking up. One small hand closed over the letter beside him, and
Oh, shit, where's Harry?
and he slept on.
I don't know where where did I put him?
Not knowing
I was
he
using
was
him as a
special.
lighter.
Not knowing he was famous. Not knowing he would be woken in a few hours' time by Mrs. Dursley's scream as she opened the front door to pour out the
I
milk
found
bottles.
him. Don't worry, kids. I found him. Here he is.
Nor that he would spend the next few weeks being prodded and pinched by his cousin Dudley.
Good luck, Harry. I'll see you.
He couldn't even know that at this very moment, people meeting in secret all over the country were holding up their glasses and saying in hushed voices, "To Harry Potter, the boy who lived." That wasn't Harry, by the way.
Shut up. Chapter 2.
The Vanishing Glass. You gotta clap again. Get the fuck off the screen, Harry.
It's not Harry.
Oh, I don't know where Harry is.
Well, you have to look for him. Nearly 10 years had passed since the Dursleys had woken up to find their nephew on their front step. But Privet Drive had hardly changed at all. The sun rose on the same tidy front gardens and lit up the brass number 4 on the Dursleys' front door. It crept into their living room, which was almost exactly the same as it had been on the night when Mr. Dursley had seen that fateful news report about the owls. Only the photographs on the mantelpiece really showed how much time had passed. 10 years ago, there had been lots of pictures of what looked like a large pink beach ball, wearing different coloured bonnets. But Dudley Dursley was no longer a baby, and now the photographs showed a large blonde boy, brunette boy, riding his first bicycle, on a carousel at the fair, playing a computer game with his father, being hugged and kissed by his mother. The room held no sign at all that another boy had lived in the house too. Yet Harry Potter was still there, asleep.
I've totally lost Harry, by the way.
At the moment, but not for long. His Aunt Petunia was awake, and it was her shrill voice that made the first noise of the day.
Up! Get up now!
Harry woke with a start. His aunt rapped at the door again.
Up!
She screeched. Harry heard her walking towards the kitchen and then the sound of the frying pan being put on the stove. He rolled onto his back and tried to remember the dream he'd been having. It had been a good one. There was hookers and blow. There had been a flying motorcycle, and he had a funny feeling he'd had the same dream before. His aunt was back outside the door.
Are you up yet, Harry Potter?
She demanded. That's not Harry Potter.
Well,
Where's his guts? That's his
we
dad.
lost Harry again. I keep doing this thing. I don't know where I put him. Oh, found him. He was underneath the sorting hat.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
all
go.
right. Woo!
Lie,
Nearly.
said Harry.
Well, get a move on. I want you to look after the bacon. And if you don't dare, if you let it burn, I'm going to be really pissed because I want everything perfect to be for my little Dudley's birthday.
Harry groaned.
What did you say? Oh, wait.
Harry groaned.
What did you say? Oh, no, nothing. Nothing.
His aunt snapped through the door.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. Nothing.
Dudley's birthday. How could he have forgotten? Harry got slowly out of bed and started looking for socks. He found a pair under his bed and after pulling a spider off one of them, put them on. That's a snake.
Well, we're working with what we got. Get out of here, spider.
Harry was used to spiders because the cupboard under the stairs was full of them, and that was where he slept, because his parents are abusive and nobody called Child Protective Services, because, again, this is England, so whatever. Anyway, when he was dressed, he went down the hall into the kitchen. The table was almost hidden beneath all Dudley's birthday presents. It looked as though Dudley had gotten the new computer he wanted, not to mention the second television and the racing bike. Exactly why Dudley wanted a racing bike was a mystery to Harry. Dudley was very fat and hated exercise, unless, of course, it involved punching somebody. Dudley's favourite punching bag was Harry, but he couldn't often catch him. Harry didn't look it, but he was very fast. Perhaps it had something to do with living in a dark cupboard, but Harry had always been small and skinny for his age because they didn't fucking feed him. He looked even smaller and skinnier than he really was, because all he had to wear were old clothes of Dudley's, and Dudley was about 4 times bigger than he was. Harry had a thin face, knobbly knees, black hair, and bright green eyes. He wore round glasses, held together with a lot of scotch tape because of all the times Dudley had punched him on the nose. The only thing Harry liked about his own appearance was a very thin scar on his forehead that was shaped like a bolt of lightning. He had had it as long as he could remember, and the first question he could ever remember asking his aunt, Petunia, was how he had gotten it.
In a car car crash when your parents died from driving.
She had said.
And don't ask any questions, Harry.
Don't ask questions. That was the first rule for a quiet life with the Dursleys. Uncle Vernon entered the kitchen as Harry was turning over the bacon.
Wait, I'm not in the scene yet? Shit.
Well, now you're in the scene.
Okay. Say that line again so I can walk in.
Uncle Vernon entered the kitchen as Harry was turning over the bacon.
Oh, yeah, dude. You want to see my swag walk?
You're breaking everything. Stop it.
I should not have done that. We're not going to do that anymore.
Okay.
That breaks the software.
Yep. Okay.
Oh. Comb your hair, Dudley.
No.
Oh. Comb your hair, wife.
Nope.
All right. Comb your hair, myself, Harry.
No, even then, still no.
Comb your hair.
He barked by way of morning greeting. About once a week, Uncle Vernon looked over the top of his newspaper and shouted that Harry needed a haircut. Harry must have had more haircuts than the rest of the boys in his class put together, but it made no difference. His hair simply grew that way all over the place.
Ew.
I don't understand. What?
They just said Harry Potter's got like body hair galore.
No, he said haircut. He needs a haircut.
No. So yeah, but what he said, Harry Potter grew it all over the place. His hair simply grew that way
all over the place.
All over the place.
Because he has messy hair.
Yeah, all over his place.
No. His messy hair. It's nothing to do with. He's 12 years. He's 10 years, 11 years old. I don't even know how old he's young.
Yeah, and have we ever seen Harry shirtless in the movie?
Yes.
Well, that's not.
And he's hairless. He's like a swimmer.
According to the books, he should just like open up his shirt and just like an afro of black chest hair just pops out.
Harry put the plate of eggs and bacon on the table, which was difficult as there wasn't much room. Dudley, meanwhile, was counting his presents. His face fell.
Well, 36.
He said, looking up at his mother and father.
That's 2 less than last year. Darling, you haven't even counted Auntie Marge's presents. See? It's here under the big one from Mummy and Daddy. All right, 37.
Said Dudley, going red in the face. Harry, who could see a huge Dudley tantrum coming on, began wolfing down his bacon as fast as possible in case Dudley turned the table over. Aunt Petunia obviously scented danger too, because she said quickly,
"And we'll buy you another 2 presents while we're out today. How's that, Poopykin?"
No, Popkin.
Poopykin?
Popkin.
2 more presents. Is that all right, Dudley?
Dudley thought for a moment. It looked like hard work, but finally he said slowly,
So I'll have 25 presents.
Nope.
That's... Oh, math. So I'll have... Wait, how many... 36.
He's not able to... He's a dumb... He doesn't know. Just say what the...
Plus
It's literally on the page in front of you.
So, the writer's gonna do the exact same joke I'm doing.
Yes, they are.
So I'll have 30 presents. 30.
No, sweetie, you dense little motherfucker. You're going to have 39, 50 presents, Dudley.
No.
I'm gonna lie to him. Shut up.
You can't lie. You can't lie.
I'm lying, stupid.
No, there's no lying.
Look, let's be honest. He's an inbreed. He's very dumb. I'll just tell him 50. I'm surprised he was even able to count
Said
all the
Aunt
presents.
Petunia.
Oh.
Studley sat down heavily and grabbed the nearest parcel.
All right, then.
Uncle Vernon chuckled.
Little Bike wants his money. Little Tyke wants his money worth, just like his father. Attaboy, Dudley.
He ruffled Dudley's hair. At that moment, the telephone rang and Aunt Petunia went to answer it, while Harry and Uncle Vernon watched Dudley unwrap the racing bike, a video camera, a remote-control airplane, 16 new computer games, and a VCR. Oh my god, a VCR! This was written in the 90s! Wow.
Where are the props for my presents, Dad?
Well, it was a budget.
You son of a bitch!
He was ripping the paper off a gold wristwatch when Aunt Petunia came back from the telephone looking both angry and worried.
1 sec, I got a new television for you.
You don't know, he didn't... It's not... Where's...
Here, Dudley, have a cool television.
I wish we had a director. I really wish we had a director.
And hold on.
I can't work with these
I got
people.
that racing bike you wanted.
I can't work with these people anymore. I'm sorry.
Check out this sick racing bike, Dudley. This is fucking great, dude. Yeah, what? Hold on. And,
You know, Stephen Fry got to read the audiobook of this, and he didn't have to put up with this shit.
yeah, have a lemon drop.
He really didn't.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
why do I have to put up with this when Stephen Fry didn't? I mean, I'm as good as Stephen Fry, right? Right?
Dudley, you like your presents?
Read-
Well, now they're gonna magically disappear in a scene change. Wait, is it my line or your line?
It's your line. I've been waiting on you for the last few minutes.
Comb your hair, Harry.
Bad news.
Bad news. Oh,
Bad news, Vernon.
She said.
Mrs. Fig's broken her arm.
Leg.
She can't take him.
She jerked her head in Harry's direction. Dudley's mouth fell open in horror, but Harry's heart gave a leap. Every year on Dudley's birthday, his parents took him and a friend out for the day to adventure parks, hamburger restaurants, or the movies. Every year, Harry was left behind with Mrs. Fig, a mad old lady who lived 2 streets away. Harry hated it there. The whole house smelled of cabbage, and Mrs. Fig made him look at photographs of all the cats she'd ever owned.
I hate cabbage and cats.
Do you hate a cabbage cat?
Now what?
Said Aunt Petunia, looking furiously at Harry as though he'd planned this.
Fury, you son of a bitch, Harry.
Harry knew he
Did
ought
this
to
with
feel
the wizard
sorry
shit, didn't you?
that Mrs. Fig had broken her leg, but it wasn't easy that when he reminded himself that it would be a whole year again before he had to look at Tibbles, Snowy, Mr. Paws, and Tuffy again.
we could phone my coworker
No,
Paul.
no.
Paul would love
No.
one thing. Let me get the phone.
That's not the right.
Paul.
Nope.
Yeah, it's me, Dudley.
Nope.
Can you take care of Harry,
This is. I apologize. I'm sorry.
please?
I'm
Oh,
very
come on.
I'm deeply sorry.
I'll cover your next shift. No, Paul's busy. He's going to watch a hockey game. Wait, what sports do they play in this country?
Soccer. Well,
They're gonna go watch it.
football.
They're gonna go watch. Oh, I'm going with that. They're
No.
gonna go watch a soccer game.
Football. No, it's supposed to be football.
They're gonna watch a soccer game.
Football.
Soccer game.
Foot-
Oh, hey, what about what we could call Marge?
Uncle Vernon suggested.
Don't be silly, Vernon. She hates the boy.
The Dursleys often spoke about Harry like this, as though he wasn't there, or rather as though he was something very nasty, and they couldn't.
supposed to be on the scene.
That couldn't. No, he's there.
Oh,
They're just doing it in front of him because they're just horrible people. Where was I? Or rather, as though he was something very nasty that couldn't understand them, like a slug.
what about what's his name?
Voldemort?
No. Your friend. You know, the one with that name that
you not
probably nobody pronounced it correctly the first time they read this book.
I can pronounce that.
Yvonne?
No.
Yvonne?
There you go.
Yeah, what about Yvonne?
Oh, she's on vacation in Majorca.
Mallorca. Well,
Mallorca.
whatever. Snapped
My
on
little
Petunia.
Mallorca, my little Mallorca. It's the Mexican hat. My little Mallorca, my little Mallorca. Sorry.
This is going to be a long chapter.
This is the longest chapter ever. Anyway, Harry's line. I know, I see the snitch. Harry's line. Harry's line.
I won't blow up the house.
No, what?
Oh,
No.
sorry.
You could just leave me here.
And scene.
No, not yet. I want to do this one.
Nope.
You could just leave me here.
Nope.
Wait, that's not even Harry's voice. You could just leave me here.
Harry put in hopefully he'd be able to watch what he wanted on the television for a change, and maybe even have a go at Dudley's computer. Aunt Petunia looked as though she'd just swallowed a lemon.
Wait, I can get it. I can do this.
It's Aunt Petunia's line.
And come back and find the house in ruins?
She
I
snarls.
would never.
Harry's line.
I won't blow up the house.
Said
I
Harry,
promise.
but they weren't
Just-
listening.
I suppose we could take him to the zoo,
Said Aunt Petunia slowly.
but only after this quick commercial break.
And scene.